that you handle your life properly. And if whatever problem you are having, I'm sure we all have problems, but remember that every problem is given to you by God because He knows that you are capable enough to handle it. So if you do not handle it, then that is your problem. You have to handle it. God has made you like this. He's given you the strength. All you have to do is just find that strength, utilize that strength and handle that problem. I know that आप लोगों ने काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें सुनी हैं, बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स और एक्सपीरियंस लोगों ने आपसे बात की है. तो सबसे पहले तुम्हें प्रतिदिन टीवी को मैं मुबारक देना चाहूँगा सर, आपने मुझे दोबारा बुलाया. Thank you very much for giving me this honor. Thank you ma'am for having me here. भुवनेश्वर ऐसा कहा जाता है कि it's become my second home now. हर महीना I come here, so I really enjoy coming here. It's a beautiful city, wonderful people, wonderful culture. और जब भी यहाँ पर आता तो हमेशा ढेर सारा प्यार मिलता है, बहुत इज्जत मिलती है. So thank you very much for everything. जाहिर सी बात है कि we're talking about health, nutrition, medicine, illness. It's not in my line of profession, but I understand health. And health एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो बहुत सिंपल चीज़ है, पर हम उसको बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बनाते हैं. और वो इसलिए कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बनाते हैं कि मेरा मानना ये है कि जैसे कि एक डॉक्टर साहब ने यहाँ पर बैठ के 5 मिनट पहले ये कहा था कि भगवान ने हमें सब कुछ दिया हुआ है. You see, when God has given us everything, when there is everything available in nature, so why do we look for artificial things? Why do we look for chemicals? Why do we look for things that will stimulate us artificially? जब हमारे सामने सारी चीज़ें, natural चीज़ें already हैं. And I personally subscribe to that. मैं उन चीज़ों में मानता हूँ क्योंकि मैंने आज तक कोई ऐसा कोई chemical या ऐसा कोई supplement ऐसा नहीं लिया जहाँ पर I can alter my body in an artificial way. I've worked very hard all my life. Thankfully मैं हमेशा स्पोर्ट्स खेलता रहा, तो स्पोर्ट्स की वजह से there was already a level of fitness in my life. And of course क्योंकि मैं इस प्रोफेशन में हूँ तो जाहिर सी बात है कि I have to maintain myself physically and also mentally. I'll come to the mental part in some time. But physically क्या होता है कि हम अक्सर बोलते हैं कि जैसे कि एक सर ने कहा यहाँ पर कि हम जिम जाते हैं to look good. हमें वेट लॉस जल्दी चाहिए टू लुक गुड. मोस्ट पीपल, एटलीस्ट 8 out of 10 पीपल इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि उनको किसी दूसरे शख्स से वैलिडेशन चाहिए. अरे आप कितने खूबसूरत लग रहे हो, आपने इतना वेट लॉस कैसे किया. सी दैट वैलिडेशन इज अपॉन योर फिजिकल लुक्स. और फिजिकल लुक्स ऑल्सो आई फील इज अ वेरी मिसअंडरस्टूड कॉन्सेप्ट. भगवान ने आपको जैसे बनाया है, समय लेकर हर एक इंसान को बनाया है और खूबसूरत वैसे ही बनाया हुआ है. लेकिन हम उस चक्कर में फंस जाते हैं कि हमें ऐसे लगना है, वैसे लगना है, इसकी तरह लगना है, उसकी तरह लगना है. आप जैसे हो, बहुत खूबसूरत हो, बहुत सुंदर हो, तो इसको मैं ये मानता हूँ. लेकिन हम अक्सर फंस जाते हैं कि हाँ नहीं हमें ऐसा लगना है, वैसा लगना है. आप अपने आप को हेल्दी रखो. और हेल्दी जैसे कि मैंने आपको कहा, इट्स अ वेरी मिसअंडरस्टूड वर्ड. व्हाट इज हेल्दी? हेल्दी इज कि आप उन चीज़ों को चुनो खाने पीने के लिए जो भगवान ने हमें दिया हो. वाई ईट और ड्रिंक थिंग्स विच आर नॉट गुड फॉर योर बॉडी. नाउ अगर आप मुझे पूछेंगे अरे हमको सारा ये कैसे मालूम होना चाहिए कि मतलब क्या व्हाट इज गुड, व्हाट इज नॉट गुड. नाउ टुडे थैंकफुली वी लिव इन अ डे एंड एज ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी. टेक्नोलॉजी इज ऑन योर फिंगर्स, ऑन योर हैंड्स. कि आप गूगल कर सकते हो, यू कैन लुक अप सो मच, ऑल द लिटरेचर इज पॉसिबल. Everything is available to you. ऐसा नहीं आपको पैसे देने पड़ रहे कुछ किताबें खरीदने. Everything is available online. You can educate yourself. What is good for you, what is not good for you. That is the simplest thing to do. And you don't need a teacher. You don't need a professor or a dietitian or a doctor to tell you this. It is available in your fingertips. Yes, you go to a doctor if you have a medical issue. Then you can address it with the medical fraternity. बट सारी चीजें तो आपके सामने है. जो आप 3-4 बार दिन में खाना खाते हो, पीते हो, वाटर, whatever you drink, that is all available online. सारी चीजें ऑलरेडी आपके सामने है. So if one just does a little bit of hard work, कि what is healthy, what is not healthy, and see what works on your body. Sometimes you may reject certain foods. You may feel a stomach upset, or you may feel you may not feel good after eating something. then you know that that's your body telling you, okay, this is not good for my body. But if you continuously eat that, then you know that you are doing harm to your body because you know yourself how you feel. I cannot tell you how you feel, you know how you feel. So these are small, small things that one has to do in life to just make a few differences in their body. In terms of mental health, somebody also mentioned mentally, stress. Stress is the most dangerous thing in life. A lot of your cancer, unfortunately, can be caused by stress. I mean, you don't need to be a doctor to understand that. You don't need to be a scientist to understand that. It is common knowledge. Stress is the biggest killer, is the biggest disease causer ever known to mankind. Now, I'm not saying कि हमारे पास स्ट्रेस नहीं है या आपके पास स्ट्रेस नहीं, सबके पास स्ट्रेस होता है अलग अलग जगहों में, अलग अलग डिग्रीज में, लेकिन आप उस स्ट्रेस को कैसे हैंडल करते हो, दैट इज अप टू यू, दैट इज नॉट माय प्रॉब्लम. हाउ आई हैंडल माय स्ट्रेस इज माय लुकआउट, हाउ यू हैंडल योर स्ट्रेस इज योर लुकआउट. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट that you handle your life properly, and if whatever problem you are having, I'm sure we all have problems, but remember that every problem is given to you by God, because He knows that you are capable enough to handle it. So if you do not handle it, then that is your problem. You have to handle it. God has made you like this. He's given you the strength. All you have to do is just find that strength, utilize that strength and handle that problem. And when you handle that problem, that is a small win, a small achievement for your own personal development. And that win from a small one will become a bigger one. Then those problems that you had in the past will not be looked upon or will not be perceived as a problem again in your life because you've already solved it. So I'm saying these small things in your life that you can do to avoid stress, not do the same things, monitor yourself, watch yourself, and learn from the mistakes. If you made a mistake, it's fine because सब लोग गलतियाँ करते हैं. But if you make the same mistake twice, then that's not God's fault. That is your fault. So try not to make the same mistake twice. Try to learn. Like I don't call it a mistake, I call it an experience. हम लोग गलतियाँ तो रोज करते हैं, but दोबारा वही गलती करना वो आपका प्रॉब्लम. So I just feel that these small things, if you just make a change in your lifestyle, physically and mentally, I'm sure, and I'm telling you this today, I personally believe it, half your illnesses and your problems will disappear. You may not need to see a doctor because you know that you can solve your own problems. So I just want to say that a healthy lifestyle is easy, but it's hard work. You have to put in the work. And once you put in the work, your body itself will feel happy, your mind will feel happy, and then you'll thank yourself for putting in a little bit of hard work that you did, because then it becomes a habit. So I mean, it's just a small little thing that I personally believe in my life, and I hope that I can. I'm glad that I could share it with you, and I hope that someday you can also do the same. So thank you very much for having me here, and all the best for a wonderful day.